Today's DLC is playing BattleTech once again, and today we're up against Leffy 7 or Leffit, I believe. I don't know. But we're running ourselves a Wolverine, a Hunchback 4P, an Enforcer, and a Locust Sumo, and this is my next round of the Valhalla Tournament. So we're looking for a win here. I have been playing a lot with this lance all week. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to record it. You'll just have to believe me, I put in a fair bit of practice. So I'm hoping it pays off. We'll see how we go. General idea is there's a lot of tank on these two. Apex over in the Enforcer does a bit of work to sort of chip away at people with the AC-10, large laser, and of course Sumo's there just to help out in case things go horribly wrong, which they can. Most of the time, I tend to just bum rush straight for this. I will take a moment to get the 4P and the Wolverine into a similar position before I rush the Wolverine over. It just means that the 4P isn't lagging too far behind, and that the Wolverine doesn't just get totally chewed up. Generally, the Enforcer goes this way, looks for targets around here. It's got this hill to rely on. We'll see what we have. So what we look for here is, I know I can move this far forward with the Hunchback. So all I'll do is I'll just take an extra step here, just to even life out a bit. We want the good old Enforcer going that way, and I try to keep the Locust in close-ish to this pile. Just means that if anything goes horribly wrong, he's close, but he's not too close. Things I don't really want to see is probably, I don't like seeing a lot of fire starters. If he's running something similar with the Hunchbacks, maybe the Enforcer can chew up a bit of back armor. Hopefully our tank holds out. You can actually run this lance with more of the 4Ps, and you do more damage, but there has been an update where the large lasers do a little bit less heat, well actually a lot less heat, so they are viable now. I find normally you can get the Wolverine to about here, and you'll sense a contact, and then the 4P can come up. Normally I try to stick towards these trees. Thought I saw something there for a sec. So we'll probably take over here. How far can we get with 4P? To here. Don't want to be too far away from him, so we'll probably just go something like this. Make sure you torso twist. Actually, I think we'll take a step further. Probably over here. We'll torso twist this way. And we'll see what we get. Push you in. Push you up, lad. And push you in. Alright, looks like our opponent's being a little slow up the hill. He'll probably ping us then, which means we're going to go first. There's no way that this isn't going to get pinged this turn. I could have waited a turn and then maybe sprinted, but I like to be over this hill and into these trees instead of on top of this hill. He is in contact. There's no sensor locking on this lance, so the Wolverine has to do a lot of face tanking. See how we roll. We definitely want to get our Hunchback into firing range. He just wants to go ham. There has been a change to the lasers. You can't fire them quite as often or as many for as long if you want to maintain some form of heat control. But it's still really good for just that one turn of just zapping things. Especially if you can catch people with a no brace. It's a lot of damage. Even through brace, it's 100 and something damage. Interesting that nothing else came up that hill. A medium. And it's his turn, so he's got an arc light here in the 5th phase. So we'll just reserve down to the 3rd phase. He's probably going to reserve. It's always going to be our start. So I probably won't reserve off this phase. What I'll do is I'll probably move in. I'm tempted for these trees here more than anything. Just to see what's down here. What difference does that make? Makes quite a bit of a difference. He could, of course, also be over here if this is his medium. What we'll do is we'll take to about here, I think. Actually, we might move Sumo. Sumo's generally a good bet to move if you don't know what to move. Just to move and embrace. Keeps everybody out of trouble. Our opponent probably here is going to reserve. We'll just reserve down with them. The only thing I don't like about putting Sumo down here is the routes back up are a little unfriendly. So yeah, we'll just reserve down with our opponent now. In reality, most people do this because they think you're gonna do all your moves, but you just make one move and then it's always their start. I'd like him to move something else so I could get a general direction of where things are coming from. I'd like to know if he's still down here or if he's actually gone this way. Could be up on this hill maybe. It looked like a jump. Possible urban. Alright. So now we can move this guy. We'll just move him across. And brace. Alright, cool. So now we know where most of his units are. Let's see what he's got. The other thing is you get no real idea, like you don't get a lot of a read from this. These are just all unknowns to us, which makes life a little hard. Probably the final move we make is probably to just sprint the Hunchback over. Which might leave the Hunchback a little open to what's out here. We'll see. It's another jump. This feels like a double trash can. Lance. Which means he's probably going to have an awesome over here. From that lance, I think you get an awesome and a 4G, which has the AC 20. So we might be in a little bit of trouble here. I think that lance might outbrawl us a little, especially with all the vision he gets. So that jumped. This jumped. So he's got a mech here and a here, right? This shouldn't be able to walk and get vision, so we should be okay there. So we're guessing this is probably the awesome, since it takes a while to get up that hill. Awesome does about 75 damage through the brace. Apex Enforcer, okay. So 2 trash cans and an Enforcer. It's going to do full damage here. bit. The only problem with this as well now, if we go for a sprint, do we come into vision? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we're down for that. Yeah, we'll take a sprint in. So that's going to be an awesome back here. I actually thought about taking this lance myself. We'll see how we do here. We need to probably get on top of the awesome to really do some work. We do have to be careful we don't get caught without brace though on stuff. He could go for... the awesome's not going to get a turn before anything moves and braces. So we're fairly okay there. Good thing is this thing overheats a fair bit. So it can't fire 75 damage for the entire time. But it can do a lot of work. This is probably what we need to work on though. Is just clear this. 60 damage a turn. Fast moving. It's fairly well armored. If I can jam off an arm. It does get a lot better for us though. Interesting. Okay, so it's not an awesome. What's it got here? Two of them jumped. That's arc light. This is the only thing that shot at us. Just gonna reserve down. I don't particularly want to go on this, if I can help it. What I would like would be vision over here. Don't know what this is. I could fire upon this, and then move the hunchback up. Since we have no bulwark here, what do we get for this? 45s. Twist and fire, or we could take a move here. The move gets us no vision. It gets us too close. I don't like being out of trees like that. I don't want to reserve because this is really exposed. So I'm probably just going to fire from here. We might hit, we might not, so be it. Let's have a look. Can you fire? Alright, we got 18 seconds here, we gotta fire. 15. Probably twist in like this. We'll fire away. I'll take a couple of hits here and there. I just don't know what's back here yet, and I really don't want to rush on it. We haven't seen any LRM fire. Where'd we hit? We hit the dud arm, didn't we? Large laser. Yeah. I really don't need him hitting this section, though. Alright, so now we reserve down. I could have actually just taken all my moves and probably shot at this. We know he's probably got Urbies over here. No, we know he's got an Urby here probably. I just don't know what else he's got. Irby's 2.5 mil, Enforcer's 5 mil. He's got 7 mil there. So he's got about 13 mil to play with. And 2 mediums. They have not fired LRMs. It's an interesting move. I don't think he has double vision. Okay. We'll probably just move Sumo up again. Just to keep ourselves going here. We'll probably move Sumo probably over here somewhere. Just because I don't think he'll have... Actually, we might. Can we get behind you? Somewhere like this. Should be pretty protective for us. I don't think that blocks our path to fire on this guy. With 1 evasion, we might be able to get a solid hit in here. Even with our own Enforcer, we can double fire on this. 100 damage, it's pretty solid on this guy. Swing this around, we're still concerned about what's back here. We have no idea. I don't think he's gonna... Surely he's not gonna double sense lock this turn. I just want to know if there's an LRM boat. I doubt it. Most people at this level aren't bringing LRM boats. Because they've taken a serious beating. Actually, speaking of beatings, what have you taken? Okay, that's okay to that arm. That's a dead arm. We could most likely just walk here, fire. Okay, so he is going backwards. Does he not want to brawl? I feel like this should be brawling. Alright, that's not so good for us. Some sort of apex going on. You know what, I'm probably going to risk this to get... Oh, let's actually have a look that we can do this. 55s. Feel like it's not worth the risk there. I would like some evasion. Gets us into range. This has to move up on us. I'm fairly happy for this. We would get to 5 first if he reserves in. I think we might be able to toast that guy fairly well. What gives us... Here, I think gives us the best. So we'll just move in like this. Hopefully there's no... Probably there's no 4G back there. I'd say this feels like... I don't know what this feels like. It's moving backwards. He's sensor locking. He's not really firing a lot. Hey, Calidus. It's just started, and I have no idea what else he has except for the Enforcer. I think he's got a trash can. And I know he's got the Enforcer. And I don't know what other 2 mediums he has. He's got 2 other mediums back here. I just don't know what they are. I actually thought he was going to bring the awesome lance. As soon as I saw this, I thought it was an awesome and 2 trash cans and an awesome back here, but so far there's been no LRMs. And is it a blackjack? What is this last mech then? So that's a blackjack. Alright. So what is your last mech? I will happily take this shot though. I don't want vision. Is there somewhere without vision? Here for no vision? Looks pretty nice to me. Twist in. Easy. Alright. So he's got a Arclight Urban as well, which means hopefully if he reserves down, I should get first shot with Wildfire onto this sitting there. If he doesn't reserve, then obviously he gets to move, lock, jump it out. So what's he got? He had 7 mil. Well, no. So this is 2.5. This is 5, 7.5. This is 4. So that's 12. So 8 mil. 8 mil to play with in a mech. Maybe 7 mil in a medium. $7 mil in a medium, and you haven't fired any LRMs. It's sitting in the medium phase, and he's already got Arclight in the light. Yeah, so he's got Arclight sitting here. And he's got... Alright. Cool, so this is fine. Now the 4P gets to fire on this. Yeah, I thought a KTO, but surely you would fire your 5 LRMs. I wonder if I have to be concerned about him going behind me. Might twist a little. Alright, large laser gone. We're in it to start it. If he reserves down again, I think I'm just going to open up on this. I can't imagine there's a big chance for him to push well. It's a shame it wasn't the AC-10 side, but I'll take a large laser. Oh yeah, definitely. He shouldn't have reserved. Whatever that light was, he should have gone with it. Because then he could have got Apex out. I mean, that's the whole point of bringing in an arc light on a light. Is that way you can dictate who goes when. So blackjack. I wonder if he'll reserve. I think he'll reserve down. I think I might just reserve all the way down though. Just to make sure he doesn't do anything. And then somehow I've got to push into this. Still not sure what this guy is. He's got a sensor. He's got 2 sensor locking mechs. So even with no vision, he has something going on. Whereas I have pretty much nothing. I think we'll push in though. See if we can't get something going on here. He's probably going to sense lock. I'd say this guy. Keep firing on him. They're about even. Sumo's just going to slowly dawdle up with us. I reckon I'm going to try out your lance during this week as well. I have played with... I did play with something similar to your awesome lance. Firestarter. Okay. He's got a sensor locking... Wait, what? It can't be a Firestarter. No, that's what he's locking me with. Okay. Yeah. So I thought it was a trash can, but it's actually a Firestarter. What did he lock here? You, sir? Alright, well that's easy. I really kind of want to group up. But I also want to just go back this way. I think we'll jump back. What's the large laser? Just eat some rounds. I'd love to see what this fires. I absolutely want to know what this is going to fire. I either think it's going to be a 4P. I think it's going to be a 4P or a Kentaro. Okay, just going to fire him with the ACs. It's alright, I'll eat some damage. I just don't get this. I don't get the dual sensor locking. You reckon it's the jumping Wolverine? What's that worth? It's about 6.2 or something. But I haven't seen it. He hasn't fired. It's got an AC 5, and I haven't seen any direct fire out of it yet. That's the only thing I'm scared of, is that he's baiting in for some sort of backshot shenanigans, because he's got both the blackjack. If he has a 6R. I'm real confused. Where's that fire starter go? There. Is there a way to get vision without trees from here? Those are the two I've had to go at so far. None of these were embraced, right? Yeah, 4 evasion, it's no good. He hasn't fired a lot. Like, so far he's fired... I've seen you, you just go straight in. I definitely don't go straight in. I've had some awkward situations where I go straight in and it turns into... quickly turns into a puddle for me. I tend to miscalculate jump ranges, I find. Well, there goes the fire starter. Backwards again. .45s. Whew, nothing like a dirty 45 to hit. Alright, if it doesn't jump this, I'm probably going to throw the 4P onto it. And see if we can burn a slide off it. I'm pretty happy to just tank damage and trees. I'd say we'd get like 50s to hit. I'd say he takes that back though. And then I guess we just move forward again. Probably move Sumo up again. This is the weirdest game I've played yet though. Alright, I'll throw the 4P onto this. We'll eat... what does this guy do? Oof. Hello, damage. This guy does a fair bit of damage, but I think we can get a spot in trees where he can't see us. 40s, yikes. I think we'll forward face. Not too forward though. And we'll have a shot at this. I think we could probably burn some off here. The fire starter is just way down there. I mean, his only choice is he comes forward, or he keeps going back. He does have a sensor lock, I guess. God, that's so much heat. Ah, we're gonna risk it. I definitely don't think he can throw that far enough forward. If he did, we've got Sumo close enough. We can... it's not quite. Nah. We can have some fun. We're gonna have to cool this down for a turn. The 4Ps, man, they've taken a brutal beating to heat. I think he's trying to keep vision with this. Jump that back, lock this, fire that. Oh, he's going for some shooting. Into the side though. Hey, William. Yeah, no, it's been a long time. Alright. We finally might see what he does with this other mech. Could maybe hit this. See how we go. See what he wants to do with this. He now has vision on this. He could fire from here finally. This needs a brace turn anyway to cool down. Show me what you are. Nope. That felt like a 4P. He's been hiding his 4P back here the whole time. This could be a real bad mistake. If he uses this now, then it's his start. He gets to fire this again. We could probably share through that. Ooh, yeah. No, so it's still my start, right? Okay, that's alright. Yeah, it's a 20 round. I need to cool this off anyway, so I'm probably going to move it back and brace. Interesting that he hit his 4P for so long. It's kind of cool though. Got me wrecked. Blew off the arm. I was pretty lucky with the hits there. Alright, so can we de-vision you a bit? Fairly much is exactly what I needed, some RNG. Just gonna ACS from there. If we could pull him forward a bit. He's most likely to sense a lock. We'll just park you behind a hill for a sec. There we go. Get all my heat back. I wonder if he's going to lock this then, or if he's still got... Shouldn't... I'm hoping he doesn't have vision. Well, it's no fun, he's got a 4P. And a fire starter. Suppose he had to bring the blackjack though, which is a scary proposition. 90 armor to get to the ammo. How hot are you running? Yeah, you're running okay. Fire starter. I wonder if he's going to lock this. Alright, we'll probably back up with this too then. I don't want this fire base just firing on me the whole time. That's a real sketchy turn. Let's turn off these and see what he's got. So he has to come forward to fire, at least. Which doesn't give us much to work with. There's no downhill. I really don't want to give him ass. Alright, let's back up. He has to move this forward to fire. He's probably going to fire with this and this before he moves this. Do a truckload of damage. If this stays in some sort of nice range, we might have a go at it. Yeah. Tell me about it. Sense lock. Nope, nope. Whew, at least that missed. Succeeds to hit. Kind of want to shift away from this mess. Make this thing at least come out a little bit. Alright, well that worked out fairly okay. Funnily enough, 4 evasion never seems to work out against Apex. She's pretty much a top gun these days. I need maybe an arm off this. Bring the damage down. I need this to come out of here. I would love for this thing to come out. He could just fire from here, I guess, and move that out and fire as well. It's pretty cautious though. I guess he's just gonna fire. And he's got no vision. I lie, he's got vision. So he just has to move that forward a step and he can fire everything. Hopefully if he moves forward I get vision with this, and then I can do some stuff. Hopefully he just doesn't kill that straight out. Shouldn't... Ugh, I don't know, maybe he can. Still has to step this forward 1. Hopefully he does. Fury's coming up soon too. I suppose in this lance I might need to also replace Wildfire with Mockingbird maybe. Because there's no vision things killing me a little. Normally it's okay. Alright. There's no way I'm moving my Hunchback to fire into the side of this. We will just tank with this guy though. What's this? Is 90 damage? And then some. Nice. How's your arm looking though? Your arm's looking pretty bad. What do we lose from this? Oof. Wait, wrong side. This side, right? Left arm and SRM, I think. Cool. It's not too bad. Enforcer coming around to shoot us in the torso, I guess. Alright. Take that. No vision. Double fire. Do we get more out of a jump? Would 3 evasion be worth against this monster? So you can move there. Definitely want you up here. Probably last. Sumo, you can get in pretty close. I think it needs to be you. One evasion, he sense locks. Sense locks us down to nothing. Could rip the arm off. I think I'm down for it though. Let's go. Let's go. Is he gonna go last with this? Hopefully he doesn't go last with this. I need him to go with this. He probably will go last with this though. That's alright for us. That's exactly what we need. That's exactly what I need. So now you can move up. And you can fire into a bulwark, so be it. And then Sumo can rush in, punch. Everybody else fires again. And we have to pray that the whole thing comes together. So there's vision. He doesn't have vision either. So he has to jump forward with the thing as well. With the blackjack. Or he could jump the fire starter for it, I guess. Hopefully he just leaves the fire starter back here. This is pretty damn hot, this thing though. So I think he knows he can't get another round of decent firing out of it. Good for me. All into the arm. think I need to kill this. That fire starter is going to be a real pain in the butt, though. So he gets the double jump with it. Pretty sure it's this one here. He would definitely be able to get in front, and then he'd probably be able to get behind. How short am I? I'm basically 2 squares short. Alright, let's see what he wants to do. He reserves, I go. He reserves, I go again. If he jumps that forward to fire, I'd be tempted to maybe run away. Okay. Does he fire again with this? He's made this kind of hot now, firing the 2 medium lasers. I'm hoping I put myself in the right spot there. I think I did. I went 1 extra. I'd say he might not care. He might not think I can do this in 1 turn, which is possible, right? I mean, we'll do a lot of damage to it, but he might just back it up. I don't feel like it's weak enough to die in 1 turn. He has tree cover still as well. Plus it's hot. Fuck. I'm real tempted to just fire with everyone again. So you would do... What's blocking your line of sight? The locust? And then he jumps in with that. You know what? I'm going to take the round. I'm going to fire, and then I think I'm going to hit him twice. I think I just need more armor off this before I commit. He could commit on this. Shit, I should have gone with you. Oh well. It's always hard watching other people play, like the decisions you make versus what they make. Like I've watched other people, I've watched Eucalidus and stuff, and it's so amazing how different it is. I actually enjoy watching other people play a lot. It gives you really good ideas of how to play differently. Alright, so he's taking the turn to cool down. Oof. Kinda want this thing gone. What would this be? 55s. Yeah, go for it. You can do whatever you like. Oh, God. Right. We're gonna move Sumo back this way. Because he needs his ass to be safe before this thing opens up on him. And then I think we're going to take a shot at this. Man, this Wolverine's taking a punishing though. It definitely would have been better off if I'd killed the AC instead of the large laser. At least it's only 40 damage a turn. That 60 is starting to hurt a lot. He's still got vision for his medium lasers. Alright, that's not too bad. Alright, roll me some decent hits. Come on, no misses. Oh, that's a miss. Oh, and that's a hit to a leg. I'm gonna have to rotate this guy out in a sec, I think. He's just too beaten up on that leg. If he loses that leg, we're in some serious trouble. I'm hoping that's a blocked shot. That's not a blocked shot. This is gonna hurt for Mr. Enforcer. No? Yikes, your leg, buddy. Your leg. She's not looking good. If he scores a lucky hit from these two lasers, he goes down. It's called shots from all this stuff. At least our CT's okay. It's not going to be enough to hold off a 4P though. I would have probably, if I was him, considered firing on this. And then he gets to fire again with something else. Because now if he reserves, I'm gonna go for a torso twist here towards all this stuff. Save that leg if I can. I would even consider jumping in for this. Jump your fire starter and flamethrower it down. I would light trees in case I do get knocked. We're offering up our back to this guy though. I would have preferred trees, but I think we're just going to move down this hill a little bit further away from this guy. This guy can still shoot us in the back. So be it. This guy's probably going to jump this way for the front shots. Whew, long taxing game. That's no good. Here's that. I'm not convinced by that move. There's no death here. But even if I hit with everything, I've got a maximum of 100 damage. Best I could maybe take an arm. I mean, he's in trees as well, so we don't even have a max of 100 damage. We're just gonna see what he does, I think. I definitely last round would have brought that fire starter in though. I think if I was him, you could have, I mean the odds of flamethrowing off a leg would have been pretty high. You'd have flamethrowed, lasered, machine gunned. You'd have pretty good chances to get a leg off. And then I'd been on the ground. And it would have been Harry McClary from there. Alright. Do I think he's going to swing this? Probably. So we'll probably go here first. No vision. We're going to be careful if that 4P comes around that corner though, so we'll probably swing like this a little. Got decent chances of hitting this guy. 2 evasion into trees. It's not quite as much as I would like. Plus he sense locks us, then he fires with the 4P. Well, we're going to risk it. Ay, ay, ay. Ay. Yay, yay. That's not what I needed. 75 and 65? Sure. Next round's the Fury round. he travels this way, I could maybe Fury this to death. I could move here. He's probably going to move this out, or he could fire at this. I'd probably rather he just fired this locust. Because he wants to get into range for this, right? So for range for that, he needs to be where? He needs to be there. I think we move like that. Oh shit. Alright. Well, we're not moving this locust then. That's definitely not what I wanted. I wanted to put the locust about here. So that if he comes around the corner with this, now he's going to come around the corner with that. And have no worries. Alright. Oh yeah. Okay, I stuffed myself a fair bit. This is gonna get horrendous. He's in such a better position than I am. Alright, Fury round. He could go all in now, if he wanted. I don't think he will. I think he'll reserve. Hope. And I just kind of want to... Just want to kind of get my fury on this, maybe. Rip it off. 60 damage gone there at least. Still got a blackjack. Still got a very fine looking 4P. If he goes on this, it's probably our best case scenario since it's got most of its armor. Well, it's got all of its armor, in fact. Alright, looks like he's gonna go all in. Since lock this. Fire everything you've got at it. It might die. Well, it could die, right? Interesting. Confident you can't get this over the hill to fire on that. I need some vision. What I need is some vision. He's killing me with the vision game here. Ooh. Okay. He's got this, and he's got this to go. Fairly much. Except for I'm in a shittier position now. think he's gonna fire at this. I think he's gonna use this cool shot. I'm reserve down and see if he does it. If he blows that away in one turn, we're pooed on. Hopefully he just uses up some ammo on this though. Move her, run back up and fire. Alright, that's not too bad. Whew, I thought he was going to cold shot us there. So you can move there. Shit, you have to sprint. You literally have to sprint to fire. Okay. Well, that doesn't help. If I can get that hump, I'm solid, I think, but we'll see how we go. I reserve as my start. Hopefully he just runs out of time. He could be considering jumping on this to flamethrow it. Okay. That's fine. Guess we punch you. Turn these babies on. Let's go. Here we go. It's go time. Two hits, wow. It's a shame it's sumo though. And it's a shame that's trees. Now it just comes down to some RNG, right? How much can we roll into this? Interesting. Well, I tell you what, I could do with a bit more luck. A little bit more luck like that, and we might have it. I wonder if he's saving to just punch this, I think, with the hunchback. I'm probably going to call shot that arm, I think. If we don't manage to kill it with Apex. Okay. The enforcer needs to be real careful here. Shit. Is anyone super hot? Not really. Okay, so we definitely have to call shot that now. I was hopeful we wouldn't, but it looks like we do. It says 5 people are watching, so who knows? Alright, say reserve down. That's cool. We're gonna, yeah, we're gonna go for this. 29 out of all that. Fairly happy for that to happen. Alright, let's pray to the dice gods. Please, sir. Excellent. 1 hit. Woo! Dice gods were not nice. Alright, I guess now he considers whether he wants to beat this thing down. Damn, I just needed 1 more to hit. One more hit. Might cost us the game. Okay, there goes most of our weapons off our Wolverine. And now he probably just punches this in the hopes of just one-shotting it, right? Pretty rough. At least he's a little hot there. This Firestar is going to run rampant in here in a sec. We're about to run out of ammo on the AC-10 here. What are we looking at for armor? Oof. Wow, that Wolverine has taken a pummeling. Interesting, he's going to shoot this? Or is it, he's gonna shoot the Wolverine, right? Ha. At least my leg survived. It's real unfortunate we didn't get that hump off. Does he punch us? I would probably consider just coming in here and heading to the side of this. Man, everyone is absolutely hammered in that. Big old mess. I would definitely consider flamethrowing the side of this. I mean, you got fairly decent chances to hit this leg. Cripple it down. Fire in. I'm pretty sure he could have selected the side. Still might be enough. Not too bad. What did we lose? We lost the laser. He did hit us with a cold shot, so we're gonna have to push this guy again, unfortunately, because we don't want him firing in. Although these guys get to fire in anyway. So we could get a little wrecked by that. Yeah, I think we just push this guy. Yeah. We'll push him before he gets the fire in. Might save us here. Suppose Wildfire takes a swing here. If Wildfire survives. I need weapons off this somehow. This guy's maybe running out of ammo. I can't remember how many turns he's fired. I'm pretty much running out of ammo on my Enforcer. So hopefully he's kind of running out of ammo. He's still got a round in there. Oof. Alright, so probably... Oh, you got pushed, didn't you? If I reserve, I get to go first. He goes, I still get to go first. You might take a beating. How do we want to do this? How do I want to do this? You are nearly dead, my friend. Hit chances to the CT from the side are not great, though. How about offer you? You've at least got most of your CT left. This is kind of okay. We might have to just rotate into this. We'll just reserve down, I think. I should have maybe attempted for Apex into this first, and then you. Then he gets to start. Doesn't really matter. No, Apex should have gone here, fired. It would have been his turn. Now I reserve, it would have been his turn anyway. Okay, no. He's out of AC-10 ammo at least. This bad boy's running fairly hot, so he might have to chill out with the lasers a little. Whew, 2 hours, come on. Okay. Could have been worse. Ooh, taking some heat damage. Alright, so I think we punch you. We should get our brace going. Just gonna rotate the funny leg in, which could be dangerous for us if he wants to move this. I think it should still be front hits. He could hit this maybe. I mean, 4 health, yikes. There's not too much we can do about that anyway. And then I think we bum rush this guy. Alternatively, I could melt myself here and fire at this. For what would we get? We would get about 150 minus 25. This might actually be the better option here. We're nearly dead. I can't actually overheat. I have to go for this. If I overheat, I'll lose that leg. Yeah, let's go for it. Did we hit him in the CT at all? Not quite. So now he bulwarks from here and fires back. We're going to be real lucky with that leg. I think I'm going to jump across. See if I can't fire into the CT next turn. This thing is, if that had gone, we would have maybe had a little bit more damage here. There goes the leg. We've got a little to spare, I guess. Pilot injury. Okay, we're dead next turn. Alright, so you, sir, need to get up close and personal. Last of the AC rounds. Out you go. Oh my. I'm tempted to finish this. It's side shots though. How would we have to move here? We would have to move crazy bad. Alternatively, I can fire on this or this. Oh, let's not do that for starters. So we punch you. Fire again. Everything we've got. I think I'm better off firing into this. Oh, we've only got a medium laser. Screw that. I'm punching. I need somewhere that rotates me okay. Probably that. At least it's still into this side, maybe. There is not a lot left of this mech. Alright, so he probably kills this turn, right? With the fire starter. We somehow need to just deal with this. I'm thinking about just moving and firing instead of punching. Although it's through a brace. 15 damage, takes this off into this. We basically have to not hit the arm, and all the machine gun rounds have to hit the CT and not the leg. If I hit the torso here, 1 round from the machine gun plus the rest kill it. What I really need is for this thing to just eat up a bunch of rounds, but I think it's just going to die here. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we get lucky here. Come on, sir. Roll me a good one. Please. Torso. Or CT. That's right. Give him the machine gun. This guy's probably dead though. He's gonna have no evasion. I'm gonna have to punch this again. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna have to probably punch this. These guys are just gonna wail on this poor guy. If he takes another head hit and loses this leg, it's gonzo for him. And somehow I need to deal with you. Okay. He does have more damage on the board than me now. Because we've lost all of our damage out of this. All we've got is a large laser and a small laser on this. Okay, he's going to punch us in the back. That's fair enough. Oh, thank God that missed. So there's a small laser? No, sweet. Woo! Alright, buddy. Go punch this dude for me. In the CT, that's okay. I wonder if he's gonna fire with this again. Yeah, I suppose he would. I really want this thing gone. So much flamethrower ammo still left in it. I could easily take out this Wolverine. If I can jump close enough, I'll try for some CT hits. I've got to be careful though. He could obviously just jump behind me and pretty much wreck my day with that back armor. Especially from this as well. So I probably have to position myself somewhere over here. He's going off to cool down that one. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that, big time. Could go for the DFA. Would that be worth? Makes us unsteady. He doesn't have a lot here that can do anything to me. 50% chance though. It's not great. Whereas if I jumped and fired, we got 90s. Probably better off just trying for the CT hit. More than anything. Although it would knock him. So it would knock him down. We get to start. I might be able to get the Locust in to punch him as well. I think that's out of range for the Locust. I think this is probably worth actually. 50-50 on one hit. My legs are good. Alright, 2 misses. And I should have just gone with my gut. I was expecting one hit. One hit would have put us in, put him on the ground, and then the Locust could have maybe have shot at that leg or the CT. It's a shame my Wolverine's in such a bad state. Okay, well, he can't shoot us in the back from there at least. So I punch you. I guess we get a turn of firing into the side of you. Need some damage on the CT here. It's reasonable. So you could probably jump this up next turn and shoot into the back of the Wolverine. You just reserve. I really don't. Could be worth it actually. Although he gets this up there. It's only a large laser. Alright, this turn round I think we're gonna jump. He punches us, we might go down. Shit. What's that into? The back as well? Could take my evasion. I think we're gonna go for it. Well, that's not what I wanted. Apex can stay here for a sec. We'll see what he does with this. He's probably just gonna wail on this. That might work out for us. Try and protect this arm, this leg, as best I can. If I lose health here, we're done for. I just have no firepower left anymore. It's the only problem. If he goes with this first, we'll definitely jump this across and shoot into the side. That's a little rough for us. Since I really don't want to shoot into that side. We'd have to jump here and rotate like this. I think that blackjack might be able to get behind me though. How far can I jump and get? Definitely don't want that. It also does block the locust for next turn. God, I have to jump somewhere really horrendous, don't I? I suppose we could go... Nope, can't get there. Here. He jams a full salvo into our back. He's probably going to go for this though, right? But we don't get any stability. Alright, we're going to risk this. Hey, Red. I think we're going to risk this. That leaves space for the locust to get in. He could jump this maybe over here and jam everything into the back. 2 ACs shouldn't knock us. He could then jump on us with this though and knock us to the ground. He's probably going to finish this though. I would say is the way he goes. We roll and we punch this. We so far off killing it though. He flamethrowers us in the side. Man, what are we on? Round 16 only? It feels like round 200. Okay, he's saving all his heat. Let's think. I get to go first. I could probably shoot him in the side again. If he doesn't knock us with this. We could punch him, shoot him. I kind of... Let's see what he does with this. If he reserves, I could maybe reserve down and kill this in one go. No, wait, we only do 60 damage, don't we? So we can't kill that in one go. I'll have to punch this in the side with the enforcer to kill it in one go. Which does leave us with our locust to maybe deal with something else. And by something else, we need to deal with this fire starter somehow. And then we're just down to a very angry blackjack. Next round's going to be a Fury round again. Unless I get something dies here, then I might get some Fury to be able to deal with the fire starter somehow. Is he going to shoot us in the back? Might be okay for us. Nope, no back shots. It hurts. It burns. Alright, so we probably need to go with the Wolverine now. I could punch this guy. He still gets to go with this guy. So I think we punch you. Finish you off. The Wolverine's probably dead here. Unless I get super lucky. And then you need to punch this guy, I think. And then I don't know how we're dealing with this. What are we down to? 31. So now he fires with this onto this. You have to punch this. Next turn he does whatever he wants with this. I punch that. Or I punch this. He has to take a swing here. He might hit one of these. I've forgotten how much an enforcer does. I think I need him to hit here for it not to kill me. Pretty much, what is this, like a 15% chance not to die? 10% chance? My Wolverine survives, he kills this. So that's the Wolverine dead. I might have gone with this. Oh no, he couldn't go with that first anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. Let's have a think. So I get to dictate here. So he goes, I go, I need to get on. I need to get you away from me a little. I'm literally stuffed if I hit a leg here. I need to move and not lose my stability. If I hit the leg, I'm pretty much stuffed. Come on, sir. Roll to the CT. There we go. Wow, that's pretty good. 12 and 2, not bad. This is the tourney game for Valhalla. It's I don't even know what bracket we're in. 32, I think, or 64. So now what does he do? Probably fire starts onto this guy. He's only got 2 more rounds of firing out of this. Maybe I could kill the fire start with a cold shot, I guess, if I hit him here and then cold shot into the CT, and that just leaves a blackjack. Might be able to do that actually. I could punch that and cold shot into this, I think. See what happens. So he's only got 1 more round of those flamethrowers, hopefully. Well, he's out of 1? Did I destroy it? So we'll hit you so that I get a turn here before you shoot me. Hopefully I can... we wouldn't be close to ripping anything here. It's probably going to punch this. Ooh, not quite, but... Well, if every round hit that arm, it would be, but... Would have been amazing if it had. So now you rotate a bit. Precision strike. CT. Does this kill him? I don't know if this kills him, does it? We would have been, yeah, we just would have still been short. We wouldn't have killed him with that small laser. I do get to go first with this if this survives, so I can maybe hit this guy again with the locust and then shoot at this guy again and hope for a CT with the large laser. Or even a leg hit. Which way is he? No. So I need to hit him in this leg here to knock him. think he could probably definitely get behind me. It does 20 damage, but he's got trees. I think he's considering whether he punches this or rolls onto this. He's gonna fire at this? Okay. I mean, it's a fair chunk of damage. Alright, so I get to go. I'm gonna punch this guy. Yo, can I get a punch here? Thank you. I could punch him in the rear. It wouldn't do me any good. I can punch him. No. Oh. We could avoid this guy shooting us in the rear if I hit him in the rear, but I'd like at least maybe a chance of hitting the side. You get like a real minimal chance, but it's there. Oh, he still gets a start, that's right. I needed to push him twice. So does he wail on this for a punch? I might jump and... see, I want to use my small laser. He could punch this and then fire at it. It will have no evasion. What I really needed was for this not to be here. If this was one tile back, I could have maybe punched him in the front. Should have given me a lot higher chances to hit that CT. Alright. Well, I didn't need a head hit, that's for sure. Alright, so now all he has to do is fire onto the back of this thing. Just walk here, shoot. He should have a cold shot. Maybe. But he definitely can just walk here, fire at the back. This is pretty much tinfoil holding the back of this thing together. Or you could punch it. Fair enough as well. I mean, you got plenty of heat, right? Ooh. And then you just punch it with this again. Unless you have a cold shot, then you could cold shot it. It wouldn't push you far enough. I would still get to start with this. He's out of flamethrower ammo at least. Poor little locust. Ooh, okay. I didn't need to lose the leg either. I should still get to start. Alright, so I should still get to start at least. So we'll punch this guy. I cannot imagine a locust dealing with a blackjack here, but you never know. So we'll punch you with our... So we would need pretty much to hit him in the torso and for all the machine gun rounds to hit him in the torso. Well, that's a start. Haha, one structure. Oof. Alright, and then he just wails on us again. Or you shoot us in the back. Cold shot? Surely he's got a cold shot by now. Oh, we're still clinging on. It's no GG yet. Sure, we're gonna do this. We got no machine gun now, so we definitely need just a punch to the sword CT. Yeah, the arm, not so much. It was close. Maybe a few lucky rolls went our way, we might have done a little bit better. If I'd been a little bit cautious about the fact that he had a 4P over here, instead of using my 4P to just run in and get blasted, might have been okay. What's left of the back of this? One structure.
All units destroyed.
It works out.
Mission failed.
It works out alright. It depends on how you use it. You can use it two ways. You can use it to either force your opponent to always start, or to make it so that your opponent, they basically move into the medium phase and it's your start with the medium phase. So if you use your arc light and a light in your 5th phase and have no other lights, then no matter what, if they reserve into your phase, then you get to start with your medium. Or you can dictate that they start with their medium. Depending on what you want to do, right? It's not bad. It was interesting, his tactics. Like, he kept on backing up, and it really confused me for a long time. Till we saw old Sumo in the Hunchback pop out. Sucked that I didn't hit his hump. I was one shot away from removing that, and I could have eased up on that. But he did so much more damage than I did over the long run, that everybody was kind of just too messed up to handle what was left. And that head hit. RNG really didn't do all that well. Yeah, Sumo and a light's probably the scariest, at least. He's scary when you see him coming at you, right? But yeah. The P, it's not too bad. Like, I could fire him for 2 rounds before he overheats. And you can mitigate that even more by yeah, you can mitigate it by just firing nowhere near as much. The fire starter, well, the fire starter is always going to be good, I think. Unless they make flamethrowers just garbage, the fire starter is always going to be great. But yeah, I'm gonna that was my game. Down to the loser bracket for me, but hopefully I can fight my way out of that and see some people back in the winning bracket. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.